Hello, my name is Sal. Welcome to Sal's Mind Lab. This channel is a lab for the mind, a place where we explore life, human behavior, and society with curiosity, openness, and reflection. Here, ideas are not fixed answers. They're experiments. They can be tested, questioned, and revised. I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and I studied here from kindergarten all the way to university. Although I've traveled to many countries such as mainland China, England, Switzerland, Germany, France, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, etc., I've never studied abroad. So the perspectives I share here are shaped largely by an Asian background and by growing up in Hong Kong, a place where Eastern and Western ways of thinking naturally meet. My native language is Cantonese, so you may wonder why I choose to speak English on this channel. The reason is simple. I want this space to be open to the world. English allows me to share ideas with a global audience without relying on translation. To make this channel more accessible, both English and Chinese subtitles will be provided. Let me share a little more about my background. I grew up in an ordinary family in the 1980s, a time where opportunities felt widely available in Hong Kong. We lived in a small but warm flat, built under the home ownership scheme. Life was simple but secure, and that environment quietly shaped how I observe the world today. I love thinking and learning since I was a little girl. I have many interests. Playing the piano, listening to music, reading, traveling. I enjoy learning new things and exploring new ideas. I read Zen. I also read Stoicism. I watch a step into the past. And I also enjoy Demon Slayer. My mother once described me with the Cantonese phrase, 真正的某真理. It means that I seem to know about many things, but I'm not an expert in just one. For a long time, I wondered if that was a weakness. But over the years, I've come to see it differently. It allows me to connect ideas, to compare perspectives, and to keep learning without being trapped by certainty. From 2002 to 2005, I studied at the University of Hong Kong in the Faculty of Arts. Those years opened a vast world of ideas to me. I studied subjects such as Chinese, geography, sociology, American studies, European studies, music, Buddhism, and even Japanese and German. It was also during that time I realized I was a little different. While many people were focused on career path, status, and money, I was more interested in understanding life and imagining a quieter future, reading, thinking, and reflecting. Still, I chose to live an ordinary life. I worked, I raised a family, I brought a home, and I paid the mortgage every month. Life moved forward. But when I entered my 40s, something shifted. I began to ask myself a simple but honest question. If I were truly free, what should I want to do? The answer was clear. I wanted to think deeply. I wanted to reflect honestly. And I wanted to share those reflections with others. This is how Sal's Mind Lab was born. This channel is not about teaching you what is right or wrong. It is a place to think together, to test ideas, to observe the mind, and to revise how we understand life. I come from Hong Kong, and I care deeply about many aspects of life: communication across cultures, travel, teaching, music, psychology, sociology, philosophy, and personal growth. Over the years, I've also been influenced by Buddhism, Zen, and Stoic philosophy. What they share is this understanding: we cannot control everything in life: our work, relationships, markets, or other people. But we can work with our own mind. Here, I share reflections on mindset, well-being, and human behavior, and how different ways of thinking can help us live with more clarity, freedom, and compassion. I believe wisdom does not belong to one culture, one country, or one system. Through open reflection and honest conversation, we can understand ourselves better and understand each other better too. If you're curious about life, interested in different perspectives, or simply looking for a calm place to think more deeply, you are very welcome here. This is Sales Mind Lab. Let's explore, test, reflect, and grow together. Thank you. Goodbye.